everyone, I'm Grahtles, and welcome to a new episode of Cities Skylines. So if you're wondering what this is, I'm sure you all know by now because you read the description and or at least the title. And it's City Planner Plays Challenge. It's a one-tile challenge. They come in through ship or they have the cargo, so you can get things moving around. They do give you 2 windmills and water, so the inlet and the outlet, and you have to build a city. So I'll put a link to this down in the description below so you guys can check it out and do it if you like. And the reason I'm playing on PC is not to do the challenge exactly. The reason I'm playing on PC is because I have a secret project I've been working on, and yeah, it should be hopefully soon. You'll know more about it, but for now I need the practice. So let's go ahead and give this a try. So I wanted to handle this a little bit different than my PS4, but also because it's coming in from ships and we have a cargo and a ship right next to each other. So there's no highway. So I was like, you know what? We still need to manage this properly, because this is going to be the space in which everybody's going to come in. So let's get 2 roundabouts going and connect them up and get a one-way system coming in here. I think that would be the best way to kind of be more practical with everything and just get everything steadily flowing without backing up into each other. So alright, I'm gonna let the video speak for itself and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. So I'm still working on my skills as far as the camera goes, and you will get a little bit of jerking when I go to delete things or go to like milestones. Every time I go to the right or the left, the camera will jerk to the right or the left. So I'm still working on it. I'm trying to, you know, get better with it, but I don't know, maybe I have to change sensitivities a little bit. I don't know yet. I'm still working on it. So just bear with me. I do it with the PS4 as well, so it's nothing new. I kind of have the camera going all over the place. Anybody that watches me knows that. So yeah, I'm sorry for it. So I'm just apologizing ahead of time. So another thing I want to take note of is we were allowed mods, certain mods. He has a list of mods in the description to the video. And I have them pretty much all downloaded. I have a lot of mods downloaded as far as, again, for my future endeavor. And also for this, it was pretty much mostly the same. But you'll rarely see me use the mods. I'm not used to them yet. I'm totally a vanilla player. So I don't know what to say. I have them at my disposal, but you'll rarely see me use them. So I have a lot to say. Normally I run my water 460. It's what I do. It's on console. I always do it 460. But since I'm doing a City Planner Plays, I have to run them under the roads. It's just necessary. I would feel guilty if I didn't. And again, I think it's also a PC thing. I noticed when I played on the PC that I followed the roads. When I play on PS4, not so much. So if you're a fan of the 460, I'm sorry. If you're a fan of running it under the roads, well, I hope you enjoy. So I think I'm ready to unpause the game and start it up, and I filled everything in that I think needs filling, and I think we're good till the next milestone. Now I did start out with a simple grid system just because it was cheaper and easier to start. I don't think I'm going to stick to that all the way through. I think probably first 3 milestones, 4 milestones, and then I'll start branching out once I make money. And bam, we hit Little Hamlet really quick. I don't know whether it's a PC thing or what, but it seemed to get there a lot faster than console. So now we have 3 main things we have to put in: garbage, school, and medical. So let's get to it. So I did notice that the medical was not going to reach both sides, so I just decided to give it to the residents. Sorry, workers. So next I have the elementary school, and I didn't want to put it just right off the edge of the road, so I made its own little space. And I thought maybe we'll add a playground across the street from it when we get parks unlocked. So I couldn't figure out why I couldn't afford the elementary school, because I always can afford the elementary school. For 1, I forgot to turn it up to 3 speed, and for 2, I forgot to turn up the taxes. I never forget to put the taxes up. I don't know what happened, but there's always a first time for everything, and once I turn them up, I should start making that money. Then we can afford the elementary school. So I noticed our electric was dipping a little bit, so I had to increase the budget a bit. Now I'm having a little bit of trouble with these sliders because I'm a perfectionist, and if I want it on 75%, I want it on 75%. I don't want it 76 or 74. It has to be 75. So yeah, those sliders get to me. So another thing to take note of is this grid system worked perfectly. I already hit my milestone, and I have not added any roads, and I still have room that I could add on the outside if I want to. So yeah, this was a really good setup. So we now hit Worthy Village. The main 2 things we're going to need from this is fire and police, but you could convert your industry to a non-polluting industry like forestry or farming. So unlike the medical putting it in the middle, I decided to put the fire and the police directly in the middle here. It doesn't give it the best coverage, but it will give it coverage to both sides. So I thought that would be the best bet for now. So as you can see, I have a huge demand for residents, and it's time to start adding in some roads. Now, I always forget, on PC, when you have it on 3 speed and it goes to a milestone, it shuts it back down to 1 speed. On console it doesn't, it just automatically picks up whatever speed you had on. So I'm constantly running out of money because I keep forgetting to put it back on to 3 speed. I don't mind building in 3 speed most of the time, but I keep forgetting to turn it back on. So I did not want to take a loan. I'm not ready for a loan just yet, so I put it up to 3 speed. I filled in what I had, and I continue to build. So now our water budget needs to go up, and while I'm in there, I end up turning up the electric as well. Tiny Town, yay! So we hit our 3rd milestone of Tiny Town, and we get a bunch of parks, and the paths, and fishing village, and so much stuff comes in with this. So right now I'm just going to concentrate on getting this last road in. I do need to add a high school, and yeah, we're going to just add some parks and get that land value up. So here you can see that we have a little bit of a demand for commercial that's a little higher than the industry and the residential. So I just add in another road down here for some commercial. So in case you haven't noticed, I still forgot to put on 3 speed. See, I keep telling you. I keep forgetting to turn it up. I don't know why I do it, but I do. But anyway, bear with me. I know it's going a little slow for you guys. I'm just going to zone in some more commercial. And I think I'll take this episode to Boomtown. If I am working on something, I might finish it not exactly when we hit Boomtown, but soon after. So the next thing I do is just run some paths. I do this in 8 times speed for a time lapse and just go over the 4 lane with an overpass. So next I'm thinking about changing the polluting industry over to farming. We have this nice huge chunk of farming land right in here. And yeah, that's what I do. So I use the Industries DLC for this. And I'll show you how I lay out the roads just like this. So I know this isn't a huge space. I don't plan on putting a huge farm in here. But I just wanted something just for the aesthetics. It'll look pretty nice. So yeah, that's what I do. I just make a nice little farming area. Well, at least the start of one. So we hit Boomtown, and we're still running our water to our farm. So I actually did not pay a lot of attention to it, but I'm super happy we hit the 4th milestone. Our city is growing, and I'm going to do a couple more things before I'm ready to leave, and then I'll do a little bit of an overview of what we did today. So we go ahead and buy this one tile next to where our residence is, and the reason being is I want to add the high school over here. Now in the challenge you're not allowed to put a huge chunk of land off any of the island. It defeats the purpose of the challenge, but because I wanted to stick the high school in here, I just wanted to make the land a little smoother around it and, you know, flat where the high school is and terraform it down a little bit to soften it. Other than that, nothing else was changed. Next, I take our first loan, so this way we can put in the high school. Now, I have plenty of confidence that we will be able to make money quite easily, but I just wanted to get this high school in before I ended this episode, and so I did just that. So not for nothing, this is the first time I'm terraforming, and I have no idea with the brush strength or the brush size or anything. So this is kind of me trying to figure my way around it. And as you can see, I went big and then I went small, and then I'm figuring it out though. It's working. So next, our high school just needs some water. I give them the water, and we're at the end of the episode. So I kind of just looked around and I was like, it's kind of exciting. So we're at the end of the episode. Will I do more? Probably. I will definitely try to finish this challenge for sure. I'm not going to compete in the challenge. I'm doing it for fun. Creators can do it for fun. And yeah, I'm going to make it part of a separate series, and we'll see how it goes. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you think, how you like it. If you don't like it, I won't continue to do it. Oh, so this will be in addition to my PS4 play, not replacing it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share. I really appreciate it. The support is unbelievable. I get some of the most beautiful comments, and I really enjoy reading them, and I try to respond back to everyone as fast as I can. So thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!